Yo, what's going on, y'all? J Trades here, back in a brand new video, and in today's video I'll be going over my personal favorite pairs to trade for Forex and which ones have truly helped me become a very profitable trader in terms of just how it moves. Alright, so before I do get into the pairs that I do trade, I do want to let you guys know the reason why we want to specify which certain pairs you want to trade for Forex and certain pairs you want to avoid. And the main reason is because every single Forex pair currency moves differently. Even commodities, indices, they all move way differently, and this is something that you can only kind of see when you're live trading, seeing the price action live. You will see how it moves, how volatile each certain asset is, as well as just how price moves in general from zone to zone, or price rejections, certain key levels that price moves, and how price tends to respect these levels in areas. So that's why it's super important to understand every single asset that you trade on the dot so that you don't get caught up in these fake outs and things like that. So most definitely the first asset I will say I love trading is gold XAUUSD. This is by far my most profitable pair that I personally love trading all the time. I trade this every single day. Essentially what gold is, I literally trade the reversal every single day and it hits every single time, all the time. Literally signal out in my group chat and we always bang on gold. Gold is like an 80-90% win rate asset for me, just because I know how well it moves, and it's just so much easier to predict where it's gonna move for me personally, just based on what I've seen playing the trades live as well as executing them, right? You can't just go back and back test these pairs. You want to actually take trades live with these pairs and you will see what I'm truly saying. So yeah, these pairs are excellent, and gold just, man, I just love the way gold moves because gold picks a direction very clearly. While some assets love doing consolidation phases, gold just loves the distribution and just loves moving in one direction and creates a very clear trend. This way you can hop in the trend, you can scalp part of the trend and things like that. Alright, so moving on to my second favorite Forex index to trade, that would be NASDAQ 100, US 100 cash. I love trading this every single day. I mainly only trade this right when NYSE exchange opens, which is at 9:30 a.m. for me EST. So that's something to keep notice. You want to make sure you're trading this pair, especially when it's volatile, not when it's dead, because when it's dead, it's pretty dead. It doesn't really move much. You won't be able to catch much. It's better to just save your time and do something else and just wait for the perfect time, range, and opportunity to trade this pair or indice. But come on, basically, essentially, NASDAQ 100, you know, it's a pretty strong reversal indice, I will say. So you will, if you are a reversal trader, you'll be able to catch reversals pretty well on this indice. The only thing is recently we've been in a trending market, so every single day we have a lot of days, majority of times, that are trending in one direction. Therefore reversals have not done as well, but you could definitely still scalp the continuation if you know how to play continuation. Alright, so moving on to my third favorite thing to trade, and that will be oil USD, man. So oil, I know how oil moves. It's similar to gold, however oil moves so much faster and a lot more volatile. And people think gold is volatile. You have not seen how oil moves. Oil can move 1 to 2% within like minutes when it's during active hours. So you always want to be careful when you're on oil, and this is why I say it's so crucial to understand how every single commodity index pair moves. Because for oil, I would have a essentially much farther stop loss, and my stop loss is going to be a way bigger range to let the trade play out than having a super tight stop loss like something I would have on NASDAQ. Mainly because I know how oil is so volatile, it can easily hit my stop loss and go right back in the direction I wanted to go. So I have definitely wider stop losses for oil, and that's just one way you can basically apply your risk management strategy and just how you trade a certain thing, just based on understanding how it moves in the patterns as well as in terms of the market structure and just the market, you know, trend. All right, so next up we got USDJPY. Now this is a pair that you could trade during 2 sessions. You could trade this during New York Stock Exchange session, New York session, or you can also trade this during Asian session, Tokyo session, because it is an Asian pair along with a US pair. So essentially you could take advantage of both market sessions and catch major big moves. USDJPY does move a lot as well when during active hours. I'm pretty sure just for me, just based on my experience, USDJPY doesn't work as well with zones. That's just from what I noticed. Certainly it will break out of zones a lot of times and then going back in the same direction. So not a big fan of trading this, but I do have great winning trades, and when I do win, they are much bigger than my losses. Alright, so these next two ones are pretty, I mean, these next two are pretty like the same. They basically move almost the exact same. GBP USD and Euro USD. These two pairs essentially move the same. They literally almost copy each other. If you put the charts identical next to each other, they basically move the same. And one chart will move a bit earlier than the other one. So I like to use both of these charts in confluence with each other to see and know if the play is going my direction. For example, if I see Euro USD already breaking like support while it should not be doing that and hitting my stop loss, and I'm on GBP USD and I see that it hasn't done that yet, most likely it will break that as well and then go the other way. So I like to use both of these charts as confluence, major confluence, so that I can see essentially what is going on in the market. All right, boys, so that's gonna wrap up for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and comment. And if you guys are interested in joining a premium exclusive Discord where you guys can learn how to trade for yourself and be a self-sustained trader, as well as premium signals every single day. I give like 5 alerts every single day usually. So if you guys are interested in that and there's learning and educating yourself more on how to trade and do this for a living, make sure to click my link down below in the description. Essential Traders University. We going straight up to the moon, baby. And yeah, that's me for today's video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.